Hello guys, Zueljin here. Welcome back to another episode on the Hermitcraft Feed the Beast monster server. We are chilling on our altar. Quite a bit of stuff has been done, both off and on camera. In the last few episodes, we've gone all the way up until right around tier 4, and there was a lot of blood accumulation that I needed to do, a lot of life point accumulation to get to the point that I need. And as you can see, we have a master blood orb in our inventory. So I did go ahead and do tier 4. The large bloodstone bricks, if you remember, let me go ahead and look at that. And as you'll see, there's a bunch of stuff in my inventory. Let's just go add blood. That way you guys can see. So the bloodstone bricks, we had finished getting all the weak blood shards that we really needed, and we combined it with a set of stone and get large bloodstone bricks, and those were the caps to this altar. So I was really filling those blood sockets, and they take forever, guys, and I really needed to stretch it out and make it easier for myself. So I went ahead and decked it out with a bunch of runes of augmented capacity. Also, I had some when I went to tier 4, I had all of these rune slots left that I can fill out, so I went ahead and just added all the sacrifice and the speed that I currently had instead of putting some blank runes in there. So there was quite a bit that that was done, but right now we have some great levels to show off. Right now on the blood altar itself, it holds a maximum of 44.5, which is pretty good, and it's set to tier 4, meaning that I was able to make the master blood orb. Now for the master blood orb, it's really not too hard. You just need a bunch of life points. All you need is a blood shard and a tier 4 altar with 40,000 life points. And with the way that I have my setup, it was very easy to crank in life points just by using my dagger of sacrifice. But there's a lot of stuff we need to do. We really need to get automated blood online with the Well of Suffering, and I think we're almost ready to do that. But first, we are going to do the armor. So I wanted to save the good stuff for you. This episode is going to be action-packed. Alright. So I went ahead and made a bunch of other master blood orbs. Those are going to be able to be used in the armor process, and I think from what I know that when you add a blood shard to a piece of armor, you can add one sigil to it. Now there's something else called a demon blood shard. Now these you have to get from fighting the elemental bosses that you can summon with blood magic, but I'm not quite ready to go there yet. You can add sigils to the blood armor to get some cool effects with them, and I think I've picked out the 4 that I want. I'm gonna do the air sigil. It doesn't give you flight, unfortunately, but it does give you it negates fall damage when it's part of the armor. The sigil of haste, which makes me run a lot faster, that was made from, let's see if I can show you right quick. Where is the sigil of haste? Oh well, I'll show you. The next one is, yeah, Sigil of Haste, there it is. 2 cookies, 3 sugar, demonic slate, the master blood orb, and a couple of obsidian. Then I also made the Sigil of Holding, which enables me to grab a few other sigils and put them all in one, so it can save inventory space. Although I'm not going to be putting that in armor, it actually has no effect. But I did the Sigil of the Fast Miner, which just increases your swing speed and your mining speed. And this one was pretty easy to make. And the last one, I believe, was the Divination Sigil, which gives me night vision. So I am later going to add things like the Sigil of Magnetism, which kind of sucks up items as you mine them. And I want to add, there was another one that I want to add, but I'm not sure what that is yet. Oh, Green Grove. But that's going to be later when I get some more of the, when I get some demon blood shards, I'll be able to do that. But we still have a lot of preparation to do. Anyway, onward. So this is what I need to start. So I created all these sockets, right? The filled sockets, and I have 4 of them in this altar with, or in this crafting grid with 4 stone as well, and it makes the soul armor forge. Now, this is a pretty unique process. I was really excited about doing stuff with this. So think of this 3x3 area as a crafting grid, kind of like you would see in a normal crafting setup or a crafting table. So you get a 3x3 area that you place blocks in, and those filled sockets are going to be like the building blocks for your armor, and the soul forge is going to be what you use to actually make it manifest into a piece of armor. So let's go ahead and grab this setup right here, and we're gonna take, let's see, let's take our good blood orb and put it underneath our blood shards. we need the blood shards on this row, and we also need a couple of orbs. So by putting in a master blood orb, supposedly it's supposed to negate the cost of life points when you use abilities that are in your armor while they're active. So to clarify that, let's see, let's just go with it. So I'm gonna build a set of boots first of all. Oh, that's not what I want. Actually, I'm just gonna keep on going with this and make the pants. That'll be easier. Okay, so if I put the Soul Armor Forge here, now if I right click this Soul Armor Forge, this is going to turn it into a bound pants, or the pants armor for blood magic. So I have blood shards that I can add. I can add 1 weak blood shard, and as you see, it just took one of the blood shards out my inventory. Then I can add a sigil. Now this is going to be pants, and I think I'm going to do haste on these. So we'll add the sigil of haste. And now we'll add a master blood orb, and that's it. So all I have to do now is right click, and there's my pants. Woohoo! Bound pants, baby. So much nicer than these diamond leggings. Okay, so as you can see, it says item in slot 1, sigil of haste, item in slot 2, weak blood shard, and item in slot 0 is the master blood orb. So I'm going to go ahead and put those on, and as you can see, I have boost 2 now, and look how fast I run. Crazy! Okay, so now we need a few more things. Let's go ahead and go with a helmet. So we'll go with the blood helmet right here. Now, it's probably going to, let's see, for helmet, I think the night sight would probably be good. So the divination sigil is what I'm going to use for this. So we'll add a blood shard, and we'll add the divination sigil. And we will add the master blood orb. Did I do that right? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so that should be done. Let's right click. We will get, I'm moving so fast now. Did I get, yeah, there it is. The bound helmet. So master blood orb, divination sigil, weak blood shard. So we should have night sight now. There it is, night vision. That's so awesome. I'm starting to look so weird because I still have some of the diamond on. Okay, so now we need to make the chest piece. I can put my diamond pick back in here. So let's go ahead and move this. We'll move it to the top, and we'll do the chest piece, which is pretty much just like you would do it in a crafting grid at 8 pieces. And I think, I want to say I am 1 short for, no, the boots. I have enough for everything. Okay, I thought I had measured that right. Okay, so blood shard is going to be first. Then this is going to be the chest piece. So I imagine the, let's see, we have the divination and the air sigil. I guess the divination, no, not the divination. I almost messed it up. The fast miner, I'm going to put the fast miner on it. So I'll put fast miner here, and the master blood orb, making sure it's the right one here, the master blood orb in there. All right, so now I have all 3 items set in. I can make that, and I got my chest piece here. So the chest piece is gonna come off, and boom, I have fast miner or haste 2, and I should just be able to, yeah, look at my arm speed. Crazy Slip just joined. What up? what up? All right, and last but not least is the helmet. So let's move, I mean the boots. So let's move this again to down here, and we'll make up bam, 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 bam. This is gonna be boots. Okay, so we'll do our weak blood shard right here, and we'll do our air sigil here, and then we will do our master blood orb, making sure it's not the one that's bound to me. Good, here, and then that's it. Oh baby. So now I have all of these effects, guys, and let's test out right now the ability for fall damage, because it doesn't say that I have like feather fall or anything, but I'm pretty sure that that's oh, my air sigil, I think my air sigil is up there, but it doesn't matter. I'll go all the way to the top here and just jump off, and it should tell me. Yep, it totally negates fall damage. So I don't think it's taking my blood either. So, oh, I didn't mean to do that. So I should have 1,000,000 life points in my total right here. 992,200. Does it drain any? Let's see. I'm gonna move around a little bit. Yeah, it took me a long time to get that much blood in the orb, you guys, but I wanted to have it just so we can mess around with this, and this is looking like it's incredibly useful. No life points are draining. Okay, this is really, really good. Alright, so the air sigil was nice and all, but there's something a little bit more powerful, and it involves doing this, the spell table. Okay, so the spell table gives you the ability to create certain spells, and I really, really want to use, there's a spell that gives you a leap ability, kind of like the air sigil, but it makes it go faster. Or further, I guess I should say. So I'm going to need some stone, that's not hard, some red wool, which is not hard, blood runes, and an apprentice blood orb to make this. So I need to go find some red wool right quick. Let me go do that, guys. I'll be right back when I'm ready to set up the spell. Alright, you guys, I got quite a bit into the materials that I needed to get. I made a bunch more of these slates, so let me go ahead and put 5 in each of these, and now I should have 24 ritual stones. And I also need to make the Well of Suffering, and that's one of the next things that we're gonna need for automated blood. So you need dust stones for these, and in order to make the next level of this ritual diviner, this is the recipe for it right here, which is 2 demonic slates and 2 these elemental inscription tools, which are basically just a block of coal in a tier 4 altar for 2,000 life points. So I went ahead and made this, and I need to just put it together now. So I'll put this in the middle, I'll put my demonic slates on the side, and then I'll put my elemental inscription tools up above. Now we have the good one. Okay. So we got the ritual, there we go, ritual diviner is advanced now, so we can place dust stones now. So let's go ahead and shift right quick, click this until we get to the ritual of the Well of Suffering. There we go. So the Well of Suffering needs 16 water stones, 4 air stones, that's 20, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36 stones altogether, and we only have 24. So we're gonna need to make a few more, and I also need to pick a spot to do this. So, but I didn't want to make the next step of the ritual diviner without you. So let me make a few more ritual stones, and then we'll set it up, you guys. Alright, you guys, I'm relatively certain that I got all the stuff that I need to move forward. I went to Slip's place and grabbed a couple of gas tiers. I said it wasn't like a cup of sugar. I know it's not like a neighborly thing to do, but he said I can grab them, so appreciate that, Slip. So I've got the recipe here done for the spell table, and it's basically consists of a blood rune, 4 stones, the apprentice blood orb, and 3 red wool. So let's go ahead and make that. Now the makeup of this is a little bit weird, so I've been playing around with I did a little bit of research a while back, but I'm going to try to just figure this out. So I know you need a blood altar, and it doesn't need to store blood, which is kind of a weird thing, but the blood altar goes right here, and the spell table can go right here. Now, I believe you can just click the, let's see, I think I need an activation crystal as well. So let's see how to do that. Blood, not, oh, an activation crystal, so to speak. This is the weak activation crystal. There's something else that I need. It's not an unattuned core. It's a red circle just like that. Unbound crystal. That's it right there. So just some glass in the blood altar. So we can do that. I think I have all of that stuff set up already. Let's see. I do need some glass though. Hold on. I tore out the bottom of my altar to get ready for the ritual, and I'm just trying to get some placing right for them. Let's see. I did have some glass. I'm almost positive I had glass. Oh, I have glass on me. Psh. Silly, silly, silly. Okay. So now, oh, I should just be able to go up. Alright, let's take the glass and go ahead and put that in the altar, and it should transmute into a crystal. By the way, look at this glass texture. This is the Faithful pack, by the way. One of the commenters asked me, why are you not using Faithful? And I was like, I don't know. I had never really thought about it, so I ended up looking into it, and I use it for Hermitcraft Vanilla. And my buddy Joe the Pirate had given me some cool glass textures. So really thankful of him. These are amazing looking in this pack. I haven't installed a whole bunch of it yet, but I'll be sure to use plenty of it, that's for sure. Okay, so we got the activation crystal, and I believe that we can just click on it now. and it should just be bound or something like that. Unbound crystal. Let's just bind it to ourselves. All right, is that it? Yes, now it is. All right, so now we should have it bound to ourselves. It should be good. Okay, so the way that this works is you gotta set an item on the table. I think that's how it works. So the gas tier there, and let's put the zombie head on the table. And if I use the activation crystal on it, I think, oh yeah, there it is. So it's kind of like the air sigil, except that the range is pretty ridiculous. That was one hit. Okay, so let's look at how this works. Now, I don't know a whole lot about the spell system, so I'm going to have to do some more research, but the way it works, as far as I know, is that there's all sorts of the things that you can put on the altar to give different effects, and based on the type of head that you put on the actual spell table, it gives you different effects. So you can have like an environment effect, you can have a defense effect, an offense effect, I think, or projectile effect, and all of these different things on the altar work different. There's a ton of them, and we're gonna do much more into that, but right now I just needed to have something set up for flight. So that's what we're gonna work with for now. On to the ritual. This thing's, oh, I did want to see how much it took. Okay, so I have 858,027. So let's try this once. And now how much do we have? 857,627. 858, ooh, it takes about 400. So it does take a lot more than the air sigil had, but still a much better way to fly. Let's see. If I get to... Let's see, let me go to the beacon and back. Oh, in 2 shots, y'all. So it is incredibly potent in comparison to the air sigil, which is fantastic. It's almost perfect for flight and getting around. So I still might run an air sigil, I'm not sure. This will be fairly well for what I need right now. Okay, on to the ritual. So I've got enough ritual stones, and I think I measured this right. Supposedly it's supposed to be 10 away from the actual altar. And I am 10 away from the altar. So this armor has step assist, by the way, so I gotta be really, really careful. Okay, let me knock this down, and I'm hoping that the ritual does not interfere with any of these blocks, but I'm knocking them out just to make sure. I believe it'll tell me if there's a problem and it can't place them, but I just wanted to get it to where... let's see, that is not quite close enough for me to hit. My table's on it anyway. I just don't want it to mess with my generator setup. If I have to, I'll tear it down. It's no big deal, but we'll see. Okay, so the top of the altar is 2 above the chest, so the chest will be 3, and then 4, and then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then I should be on the 9th one. Okay, I can't click it anymore, so that means the ritual should be done. Okay, now what we need is to put some cursed earth in there, and I believe there's a couple of the hermits that do have some cursed earth. I'm gonna go gather that up and we'll do some placement, guys. I'll be right back. Hey man, I appreciate you coming over. You said you were running low on cursed earth, but you might have a way that we can grow some?
Yeah, so for my peeps, yeah, I was just doing some things over at the 1-8, and Z said that he needed some cursed earth, and I noticed I only had about 17, 18 left. And so I thought I'd come over. Also, you're a red person.
Yeah, this is some blood armor, man. Bound armor. You can't hurt
Oh
me.
my god! It didn't even do any damage to you.
Nope, get away.
You still have 20 hearts.
Get away. I don't want to fight.
Oh my god. Blood magic OP.
It's coming, dude. It's coming. That's what I'm working on this cursed earth for. So for your peeps, this is what they call a well of suffering. This little crazy, archaic looking setup down here. And I'm going to fill in a bunch of these gaps with cursed earth so that mobs spawn. And when I activate this, basically what's going to happen is it's going to suck the life out of the mobs and give it to the altar that's above it so that it kind of refills the life points that I need to power all my magic with. So that's the whole point of it. And once you get something like this online, it pretty much just automates itself, man, and I can do all the wonderful things that this mod has to offer. So this is like a huge, huge, huge step for me.
All right, cool. So you were saying you're gonna need, you don't have a silk touch shovel, so real quick,
Ding a 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 ding.
Let me see. I'm gonna grab some XPs, and I grabbed some books from my spawner, and let's go ahead and go Silk Touch, Fish Unbreaking, Efficiency. Let's name this thing. Silky.
Silky.
Bam!
Silky smooth.
Oh, I need 38 levels. It's gonna take a second. We're gonna have to hear the dings. So, but should be pretty easy for you to repair anytime you want to repair this bad boy.
Right, with this kind of setup for sure, man.
Yeah, you can just come over here and grab some XP, and then you'll be good to go. And then you can get into, like, if you end up getting into Tinkers or something like that. Oh, the dinging! Oh my god.
I do want to do some. I want to make a Manulum Cleaver because this this setup that I got, Ormanage told me that with Fast Miner, I always have haste, and it's like one of the most powerful weapons you can get, but it's slow as molasses. So this haste will allow me to swing it like a boss.
The dinging! Oh my god!
Get away from the dinging!
It's the worst.
Is it finished? No, he's still dinging.
I just got to rename this thing now.
Okay.
To Silky. Bam! Alright, so now we got you a Silk Touch shovel. Oh, the dinging.
It's like a casino.
That's so dumb. It's like, I wish you get... That's the kind of stuff, like, just turn it off.
Right.
Or how about, wouldn't it be cool if instead it made that noise, what if it went like a humming noise, like a pleasant... Or something was like... Ding, 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 ding.
It sounds like the ambient noise in a casino, dude. I used to work in a casino and it was terrible because all the day long, ding, 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 ding.
Oh my god.
Alright, so what are you doing here?
Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a little cursed earth farm. And I did this in the last season, a couple seasons ago.
Oh, it's
because I
growing.
played around with cursed earth. Yeah, I'm using the wand of builder's wand.
It looks like something that you would put on top of a Christmas tree.
The builder's wand? Oh yeah, it does.
That's so funny. Okay, anyway, so we have a dirt shack.
So we got a little top on this, and then what we're gonna do is we're going to make a little checkerboard pattern like so. And well, actually, you know what we could do? It doesn't have to be checkerboard. This will probably make it easier. I think checkerboard is probably the most efficient. Actually, I'm trying to think. Now there's gonna be like 48 million people in the comments. Actually, Slip, the most efficient formation for cursor. I know they don't sound like that, but I always get those comments. All right, so we're gonna do this, and we're also going to make it dark in here with dark glass.
All right.
So, because I'm pretty sure that this cursed earth won't spread unless it's dark.
The glass isn't dark at all.
Now, that glass is called dark glass. So what it does is basically just stops the transmission of light.
Oh.
So you can see through it, but it acts like a solid block.
Okay, that's neat.
Oh,
like
all right. So I'm out of cursed earth. That's all I had.
All right, just make some
And then
extras.
you can see it's
already
actually
growing.
already spreading. Yeah. Do I have night vision on? All right, there's my night vision turned off. I don't know if there's a certain light level it needs to be in order for it to spread. But we were playing around. I was playing around with it, and it seems like it wasn't spreading if there was light. It was spreading faster if it was dark. So we'll do this. Oh,
Way around it. Actually, I can harvest one of these little bits of cursed earth now if you want.
yeah, you can just harvest it out and then just
And then
squirt a
put it
couple more
back,
dirt blocks
right.
back in. And then what actually we can do, you know what would probably be the best idea? Let's do this. This makes more sense. So we'll take all this out of the center, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then let me do this. Like so. Oh, look! Oh, we spawned. Oh crap! I was worried about that.
That's okay.
So you're probably gonna spawn spiders in here.
That's all right. That's fine.
That's
I can handle spiders.
and then right in the center, it looks like it's still spreading. But what we can do, stay right here for just a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna go grab something from the 1.8. Just take 2 secs. But this is a cool little block that will stop the transmission of light and allow you to walk through it.
Oh, Is that like one of those curtains, blackout curtains?
Yeah, you got it, man. We'll put some blackout curtains right there, like so, and then it'll be completely dark in here, and then you can harvest your cursed earth, and yeah, make a little cursed earth farm.
Very nice.
So that should be all you need, and then you know what else? I wonder if there's another gift that I can give you. You need the gifts, man.
I need the gifts. I need dirt too.
You need dirt?
I'm gonna get some dirt right quick.
I got dirt. You need dirt. I have two.
You got dirt for days.
I got 2 million dirt. If
2
you need some.
million? All I need is like a 64 stack, man.
I got 2 million dirt. But there's another item that I wanted to pass on to you.
All right.
It's a hand-me-down.
Hand-me-down?
Yeah. So right now I'm using Mysterious Magnet in order to draw items.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you at, homie?
Oh,
you're in there.
I got magnetism.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, not yet, but it's like it's part of my. It's not part of my armor, but I got a sigil that gives it to me. I just haven't built it yet, but I'll take it anyway. What is it? The coin of suck.
Yeah, man, a coin of suck. There you go.
Sweet, man. Yeah, this is definitely better than the sigil.
Well, for now, you know what I mean? You can just use it. I'm not using mine anymore, so I use my Mysterious Magnet.
Right. So cool.
Right.
So I could just sit in here and farm for days. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Very nice. And you see, I still see stuff, though. Is that due to the fact that I have night vision? I could take off my night vision. Oh, it ends in 13 seconds. Let me see.
Oh, yeah, you're probably still seeing night vision.
Oh. Hey.
Spider.
It killed me.
Oh, no way. I thought you had your super armor.
I had my helmet off, so it didn't activate. You have to have the full suit on for it to work.
He just popped you like
I was just trying to figure out if it was dark or not, and it just
Dude, he wasted you. Oh man.
That's funny.
I'm sorry.
When all this, keep your armor on. That's the motto of this story. Yay.
I just didn't expect it. I'm sorry. I just didn't.
No, it's fine, dude. It's funny.
So fast.
It's funny. All right, I'm gonna put all this stuff back on.
All right, here's some more cursed earth.
It's definitely dark in there, by the way.
Oh, there's your helmet. You're gonna need that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, but it's definitely dark in there. I turned my night vision off, and yeah, but you should be good to go. That way you can make all the cursed earth that you ever could want.
Nice, man. Very nice. All right. I'm taking revenge on this spider, by the way.
Get him, man.
Right, meow.
Kill him.
Where you at, spider? Now what? I got 1 million health, sucker. Oh, God. That was so terrible.
Oh, well. All right. You're good.
Well,
there
cool,
you go.
Man. Thanks so much for the form, man. I will use it.
Problem.
Start installing it in my altar soon. And move to the next phase. Alright, you guys, the setup I think is ready to go. Pardon the particles, but I need to do this. I need to turn them on so that I can see if the ritual is active when I go for it. So let me kind of explain what I did. I got some dirt scaffolding right here so I can come from underneath this big plot of regular dirt to place the cursed earth. And I have a border right here that's going to kind of allow me to supervise what's going on in there. I have the dark glass that Slip gave me, and I'll be able to walk around this little platform. I'm using the basalt cobblestone right here just to mark the border, so I could have put the glass and to have it different, because I'll have some walkway platforms under here that kind of go on this side, but it should be laid out. The ritual of the Well of Suffering is in the center here, and all I should be able to do is activate it. So let's take our weak activation crystal and start it up. Alright, the ritual is active because now I have the particles, and I should be able to start putting the cursed earth in. Now, a lot of you are probably saying to yourselves, Z, why aren't you just using an auto spawner? And I thought about that. I actually talked with a bunch of my friends, some that do blood magic really well, like Ormanage, and I kind of want to stay something with the magical thing. I don't want to go too technical yet. I'm sure I'll get into tech soon, but I'm trying to stay themed as much as possible because I think it's a lot of fun. Okay, so we're going to start on this side, and let's just start putting the cursed earth in. This should work pretty magically. Hopefully what will happen is it just is going to spread normally, and the mob, I guess the rate of spawn will increase as we go. So, because when you just put one, it doesn't really do a whole lot, like Slip said, but when you start placing it like this, it's pretty wicked. The effects of the well go for 7 by 7, meaning that I can have, like, not 7 by 7, it's actually 7 from the Master Ritual Stone all the way to 5. And I'm hearing starting to spawn now. I need to close this off quick. And I hear the ritual, the well is working as we speak, so uh-oh. As soon as I place a couple of these, I know I just wasted a block, but I'm kind of panicking here because I need to get this going. I don't want them to start falling on me. Creepers can really damage my altar and stuff, so I'm pretty scared, and I hear them starting to spawn too. Only a few more pieces left to put. And, okay, I think everything is sealed up. Yes, it's all sealed up. Okay, let's go up top and see what's going on. Alright, oh, too high. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so the dark glass is keeping the spawn happening and the mobs are spawning. Let's check our LP. Let's see. Here we are. So the LP is at 600,717. So far, it looks as though it is still draining my LP, but my altar is filling, is what I'm betting on. Let's go up there and see. So I think my blood altar will have to have, let's see. Yeah, I think it's just filling up right now. Let's put our divination sigil and hit it 44.5, and we'll put our blood orb in there. And now I bet you it's increasing. Yeah, that's what I like to see, guys. This is awesome. Okay, man, we finally got Well of Suffering online. I think that's a heck of an accomplishment. Let's get up there so where I can see again and get out of the rain a little bit. So my next thing is going to be installing something in here that can pull items out. Now, I know there's something called vacuum hoppers that I haven't really researched yet, but I do want to do a little bit of research. Maybe you guys in the comments can tell me what I should use to get all the drops from these mobs. Next time we come back, you guys, I'm going to probably set up an applied energistic system so I can start forming and actually collecting the mob drops and not worrying about the amount of stuff that I have and the organization of my chest. Plus, we'll probably flesh this bad boy out to where there's not as much dirt and more structure to it. So I hope you guys really enjoyed the episode, and that's it. Thank y'all so much for watching, guys. As always, this is Zueljin signing off, and we'll see you next time.